Hey people, what's up? Alright. Let's get this party started. So today I'm actually going to show a complete tutorial of the desert, right? So I learned that this is the way we need to go. But first we're going to go back down to the starting area. We had some fun here yesterday in the skateboard swimming pool.
Get your mother-loving ears on because your big-time radio DJ's got news. PayPal lets you choose how you want to pay for all the stuff. With PayPal, I can pay in-store, pay online, or pay over time. What's that? You want this translated into song? I hope you're sitting down. You can pay your own way. You keep those ears on.
Funny fucking commercial.
Just pay, baby. PayPal.
Learn more at paypal.com.
Learn more at paypal.com. Do not take if you're pregnant, maybe become pregnant over the age of 40 and under 40 have upset some weight or Boston. Like, that shit is crazy. That fast talk. What the fuck? What are you doing up there? Is this a cutscene? Hello? You telling me which way to go? Anyway. Oh yes, I was looking for this section. This is where it is. Okay, awesome. So just for reference for other players, let me get up here and see exactly where it is compared to where you entered the desert, so you guys can enjoy the wagon too. We got a castle down there. I don't remember that. Okay, so do you see that little light down there? Right next to Nathan's head, to the right? That's where you're going to enter the desert. That's the access point. You can check my channel on YouTube or a previous stream on Twitch. Follow me if you're on either channel. And you can see that's where you get up. You can activate a unique cutscene right there with one of the Aussie guys on that little ledge you can see. And yeah, then you're going to move forward and progress through this. So we're going to make a tutorial about all of that. But we finally found this wagon. This is the wagon track that we've seen online. So I don't exactly know how we found that. Basically, we have some stairs there. Don't worry, I'm gonna make a full tutorial. Don't worry. Oh fuck, goddamn. Get up. So it looks like it's immediately left of the stairs that you're gonna climb when you have to get through the desert area. Alright, yeah, so basically you're gonna start there, right by that little light, activate that cutscene with that guy. If you want, you can continue basically straight ahead and you'll get to this little like empty pool where you can do a skateboard cutscene. That's pretty cool. There's a skateboard, you can try to do it. And then you're gonna swing back right here. You see that blue down there at the bottom? That's a little donkey party. Go there, it's going to activate the cutscene, and then you're going to start climbing. Right beneath that blue, there's some stairs you have to climb up. Like I said, I'm going to go back down there in a bit and make a tutorial about how to get all the way up here. But yeah, so basically we did that, and then we just kind of hung around, and we fucked around up here, and then we came through here, underneath this guy, dancing right there. And that's how we got to this wagon area. So we're going to fuck around with the wagon. It's going to take us back down to this area, and then I'm going to do the regular tutorial. We say you what are you telling me, bro? What does that mean? But you don't have to do any of this, really. The first time I went through this desert area, I hated it. These steps were fucking terrible, but most of them you can actually bypass. We're gonna have some fun up there with the bucket on the top of the hill, that big red bucket. But for right now, and look at that milk river up there. That's a titty making milk. Hi, far into the game are you? I haven't seen this before. This is about, I want to say, not halfway through, but like close to halfway through, right? This is a breaking point. Beneath us, we have all like mountain environment, and this desert thing is really weird and dumb and annoying. And then once you get past this, you get back into the mountains, back into the tundra. So, have I beat it? I've gotten up to like much further, but I haven't beat it. I stopped playing. Now I'm like going back to the lower areas and making tutorials. So eventually it will. Fuck you, you say. No, fuck you too. Honestly. But here, let's have fun with this. We're gonna do a fun little video with this, so I hope you stick around. Let's check out this wagon. Alright. Here we are, at the wagon. Now, I saw some guy do a video where he didn't exactly get into it, and it still got like a lot of views. So we're gonna try to do a video where like we're actually gonna get into the wagon. Oh no! We fucked with its trajectory. Now we gotta like... Oof. Almost. Oh. I did it worse than the guy I saw in the reel. No. We've got to be able to fix this. If not, you believe in me. Thank you. If not, I'm going to reload this section. Like, bro, we need to do this. Here, I can kick it. Don't worry. But no, you need to stop going. Stop going. Stop going. Stop going. Okay. Ride it upside down like your mom does. My mom is dead. She's not riding anything upside down now. Alright, we're back on this back on the track. Alright, come on. Get both sets of wheels, you motherfucker. Don't ride this shit down in the middle of the track the whole way. Oh! Alright. Word might be. Alright, here we are. If you can just like come on over. Alright. This is it. We're doing it. Oh my god. We're going all the way down. What now, motherfucker? Talk about riding my mom. That was pretty good. Flip it. Flip it. I had some practice with the skateboard yesterday in the skateboard pool park in this area of Baby Steps. That's a shame. I wanted to go all the way to the bottom. That was a pretty good run. That was not bad. I'm gonna come back here definitely in the future and make a video about... Oh, thank you, motherfucker. It's attached to your dick. Now we can... Oh god. Oh shit. I love this game so much. I hope my NVIDIA recorder is working. That was so good. Oh, that felt good. So much better than the one fucking reel I've seen online on YouTube about this. The guy didn't even like fall into it and the wagon went away. That was pretty good. Anyone watching this live, this is definitely going to turn into a pretty good reel. Alright, we're done. Let's go back to the donkey party and then we can see what's up with the rest of this area. You know what? I used to hate the desert area. It was like, hey, what's up, Kyrule? So this desert area used to be like the worst area in the world for me. I really did hate it until I found this fucking red wagon. And I had a wagon just like this when I was a little boy. So it's bringing back a lot of nostalgia, right? I never rode the wagon down a sand dune like this guy. I never had it attached to my dick like this guy just had it. But I feel like it would have been fun if that did happen to me when I was a kid. Come on, flip it. Alright, I think our wagon is toast. And we're just gonna continue back down to... Yeah, I mean, there's not even anywhere much more we... Next time, I am gonna try in the future to ride that shit all the way down into the water. That would be a nice little challenge, right? Okay, we're gonna do that next time. So for now, we're gonna ditch the wagon. Thank you, it's been real. Back to the starting point so I can film this tutorial. That's what I came here to do. So that was fun. But we came here to film something informative. So, I believe this is the way. Wait a second. This is a loop, so it actually looks like it's quicker to go this way. It's insane to think. Alright, so hopefully I can use this as another teaching opportunity. Okay, so the first lesson is don't do that. The second lesson is, this game, they're loops, right? The mountain has different tiers, different levels. And if you keep on walking around, you're just gonna loop back on itself, right? So there you can see between the palm trees, up on the right there, right between the two palm tree trunks, there's that fire tower. Maybe we can see it over here. No, it's not visible. Never mind, fuck me. Basically, if you keep walking in this direction, take the easy way, you're gonna end up in the same spot over and over and over again, right? So when you first come up to the map, come up to the desert section, you see that street lamp on the left behind the palm trees? Right, you see that one right over there? That's where you enter this area, this desert area. Next to it is a little ledge, like a overlook. You're gonna do a special cutscene with somebody over there. And yeah, if you keep following this strip of beach, the strip of desert, around and around, you're never gonna get anywhere. It's the same with every other tier in this game. The lower mountain, the desert section, the upper mountain, the ice section, everything. The forest section. So you need to constantly challenge yourself and look for the smaller pathways up the mountain that you can find to the right, right? You see, right up there in front of us, that looks like something that could be interesting. It leads you further up. That's what you need to do. Constantly find it. If you follow the main pathway all the way through, you're just going to go in circles and circles and circles. So now we are going in circles right now to find the only entry point, the only official entry point for this section of the desert. So to reiterate, when you come up through the lower mountain region, you can check my channel for a video about that. You're going to pop out right there by that street lamp. So at the street lamp, just keep going left. So here we are doing the same. We're going left. And you're going to initiate a cutscene eventually and progress further up into the desert section. This is the most treacherous and annoying and tricky part of the entire game. After I learned how to play this game, I was very confident and happy with it. No problem. Minimal frustration, right? But when I got to this desert section, I honestly thought about quitting the game and not finishing it. And you might too. So I'm going to try to treat this section as delicately as possible and make it as easy as possible for you guys, because really this is the worst part of the game. It's super annoying. I think many of us can agree. If you found this desert section to be the most tedious and annoying and poorly designed part of the game, please do leave a comment or a message. Alright, maybe Ben Foddy will see it, and when he makes his next masterpiece, it will not include something crazy like this. Something insanely terrible. Alright, I think right here is where the party is, right down below. Or not. Maricones, ¿dónde están? Bueno, caminamos un poco más. We're gonna walk a little further. Ah, ahí está. We can actually swim. Let's, Thank you for subscribing, Nora Gimalon. You can kick your legs, go a little faster. I know I'm gonna see an uptick in viewers in this portion, right? This is when you're like scrolling through social media or YouTube and you see that, what we just did, like that's, it looks very interesting, right? You're definitely gonna click on that or stop and see what's up. That was Nate swimming. This is the game Baby Steps, right? This is a Baby Steps tutorial. We're learning how to film tutorial content, right? Video game content for YouTube and other social media in this game. You can apply my methodology to any other game, really. So I'm going to show you a little bit about how to get some good cinematics, good blooper footage. That's always important. And how to do the real deal. So in a previous stream, the stream before this, I actually captured a cutscene here regarding these party donkeys. You can see they're all partied out. So yeah, I recorded that already. I'm actually going to try to stand on this guy's head. That might be a fun little... There we go. See, this is... Just like, do this. Sorry. If he stays up for too long on one foot, he's going to fall. So... Anyway. So do stuff like this just for good random content, right? You're going to want random footage. You're going to want to do some blooper clips. Everybody loves bloopers, right? When I was a kid, that was the best part about shows in the 90s is the bloopers that they would show afterwards, the final footage. So do it. Take the time, especially in games like this, to record some good bloopers. So we're just going to do this. Yes, that is a donkey dong. Let's do one where people can actually see what it is, because if you're not... Nice camera angle. I think we're good. Not trying to be perverted, just taking advantage of the situation here. I guess that's what all perverts say. Now I feel fucking disgusting. Alright, let's get out of here. You there. You look like you could use a good chest stepping. See what I mean? Somebody's scrolling through their social media and they see me stepping on a donkey humanoid like this. They're definitely going to stop and see what this is all about. So this is the type of footage that you want to get. Just like random stuff like this. Just play around. You might get something funny that nobody else has ever done before. He might land in a certain way. You know, anyway. So we're done here. So basically, yeah, you come from the starting area, as I said, all the way over there. You're going to come up to the desert, turn left, keep going left until you reach these partiers. You can see blue. You're going to see that blue umbrella and then blue here. And these stairs are where we're going up. This is how you get to the desert area. Now, there is a traditional way to the desert area going up all the stairs, right, through the front door. And it's super freaking annoying. So I'm not going to teach you a hack or a cheat or something like that. Or as you kids say, cheese. We're not going to cheese it. We're just going to do it the nice way, right? We're going to follow that fire tower up there. So if you allow me a 60-second smoking break, I'll be right back and I'll show you how to get through. Literally, this is the most difficult difficult section of the mountain. So definitely stick around for that. And when I come back, I'll show you how to get through this with ease, right? And then afterwards, we're going to explore some new areas of this desert that I haven't been to yet. So it's going to be something completely new for me and you. We're going to be learning together. So yeah, my name is Wodin's Wood. If you're not following me on Twitch or YouTube, please take a moment to do so. I'll be back in 60 seconds. Alright, I'm back, folks. Okay. Give me a moment, let me just check, make sure everything's working perfectly. I can see all your chats. People, feel free to chat with me. I do enjoy chatting. If you played this game, I want to hear what you have to say. If you haven't played this game, I want to hear what you have to say, what questions you have. Just one moment longer. How are you all doing today? Come on, honestly, I want to hear. How was your day? Let's talk about the mundane. What did you do? Why did it suck? Why was it good? How was your day? We're gonna get right back to it. Alright, so here we are. I need to make a continuous video from the beginning of this donkey section. Let's fuck with this ladder, right? Like I said, little clips, little bloopers, you're gonna want to get those when you're making your videos, right? What kind of games give you this opportunity, right? Baby Steps is incredible for bloopers opportunities. It's astounding. You can't do this in normal games. So I've been playing this for a while, so obviously I can do this with no problem. This is gonna be good footage. If you plan to if you plan to play this game, Nathan behaves a certain way when you look at him. So I'll show you all about that on this ladder. Just let me do one good panoramic. Alright, so basically the way Nathan looks in this game, like he wants to look away from you. He only looks to you partially, right? But if you start at an angle, like if you angle his body and you have everything in scene, like in the bottom right, we want to have all those guys in the scene, all the drunk donkeys. So actually for this purpose, like it's actually pretty cool to start. I see you have quite a lot of subscribers, but why are only 1 or 2 people watching your live? Because I suck. Plain and simple. No, I'm just new. I'm new to this, right? I have experience with... This is probably a bot account, but yeah, anyway. I have experience with video games and e-commerce, but not streaming. I've only been doing this for a few weeks. So, anyway, to help with some cinematics... By the way, to give you a little more information, right? You may be thinking, oh, this guy only started streaming. He doesn't know what he's talking about. My e-commerce business, I started that on a $100 laptop, a $50 cell phone, right? So that's a $20 Shopify subscription plan, right? So we're looking at under $200 initial investment, and within 3 or 4 years, I grew that business into having $250,000 revenue per year, right? So almost $350,000 actually in our last year. So yeah, I'm pretty good with marketing. I know what looks good. I know how to attract people's attention, right? That's why you're here. If you're watching me, it's because something about what I did hopefully attracted your attention. I'm not trying to, gloat. I'm just saying, maybe stick around and you might learn a thing or two. Adapt it to your strategy, right? That's the thing. When somebody is teaching you something about how to sell your product, how to sell yourself, how to be a streamer, how to be a YouTuber, how to be a social media influencer, you're not going to follow their recipe 100%, right? You need to adopt things that you see. So things, not only things that you see, things that you learn from these people, things they teach you, and just things you observe in the world around you. So I want you guys, anybody who just clicked in, anybody watching me now, to think, why did you click on my stream? What made you click on my video? Something in particular. Was it my name? Was it the thumbnail you saw? Was it the title? The in-game image? Were you scrolling and you just stopped? Where did you see me? Was I standing on top of this ladder, jiggling my titties when when you fucking saw me? You know, like these little things, you need to implement those when you're creating your own business advertising strategy. Pardon me for the cough. So it's so I'm pretty decent at that. And I used to game when I was a teenager. I'm a little older now. I don't think I'm good for competitive gaming, but for things like this, it's great. By the way, the name of this game is Baby Steps. It was created by Ben Foddy and his genius crew. This is basically the best 3D platformer fucking simulator game you will ever play. Look at all that milk. Alright, so we're done fucking around here. We've already taken plenty of good footage with this ladder here, so we're gonna... There we go. Anyway, so in the desert area, to reiterate, you come up from here, you pass that blue umbrella, you come over here, you get a cutscene with these drunk ass donkeys, and then we're gonna go up here. Now this area frustrated me so much, it was so difficult for me, but I realized you can bypass a lot of it, so that's what we're gonna do. Now here, take baby steps, right? The name of the game is Baby Steps. You're gonna have to take really tiny baby steps in order to get through the sand. Fun thing about this game, the texture, the terrain, it changes how you need to step, right? So in areas that are more muddy or more sandy, you're gonna have to walk differently. Change the way you walk compared to more stable dirt. Alright, so here I watched a cool video. Shows you how to get up through this area. So do not go up here. Do not do any of this. You can go around if you want, like you can get around that staircase, no problem, to the left. Don't fucking do it. Go this way. We are gonna follow the fire tower. Now, the video I saw, this guy just followed it. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't understand. My PC lags when I play this game. No other game, right? I can play everything on ultra graphics. Got a 5060 Ti and a whole bunch of other cool parts. No problem. But for some reason, Baby Steps, every once in a while, it just kind of lags out on me. So I apologize for that. But regardless, we'll continue. We'll consider it another challenge. So yeah, the first way I went through, I went all up here. Definitely going to use that in the intro of my video, where I'm going to say, why waste your time going up here when you can go here? Something like that, right? Don't fall there. Don't fall in that river. That'll take you all the way back down to the mountain section. Unless you feel like going back down there, Nathan. Okay, let's go up. I shouldn't have done that because, like, now I have to edit all of that out of the tutorial video. If I wanted to do that, I should have stayed in the same spot with the same camera position. That's also something that you should heed. So here, now we have to... This is part of it. For proper tutorials and guides and stuff, you need consistency, right? Coherency. Shit. So now, let's see, where do we go up? We came up right here. I'm not gonna go that far down. I feel like right here is where we started. So at this point now, what we're gonna do is redo this climb, and we're gonna try to, when we do the edits, to catch the frames as closely as possible to what they were. Right, the camera angle might be a little off, but with a game like this, right, he's taking rhythmic steps, and it's super easy to just time it. So the last step he takes in the previous clip we took when he was walking in this direction, we're just gonna cut it with this step, basically. Yeah. So the closest step. So boom, 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 boom. Even if like you're in a different area of the scenery, it really doesn't matter. As long as like the stepping is rhythmic, I find like people don't even notice. Like watch my other videos and you can definitely tell. Like sometimes it's relatively seamless. Like it's really not painful. It doesn't seem like a cut. Alright, so this is a little odd. I need to figure out a better way up this for my viewers, right? I can find some stupid way to get up there, but really I'm trying to do tutorials for newbies. Alright. I guess we're going to take this part of the ridge. It's the least... Oh, damn it. We're going to go to the right there. Let's try this one. Little tiny baby steps. You may have to do it quite frequently in order to not fall. This sucks, dude. I mean, whatever, dude. Let's try the rocks. The idea is trying to find a tutorial that's like the easiest for noobs. I can sit there for an hour and try to find a way up that sand. But like, what's the point if I can do this? Right? This is what I'm trying to do, is like... is help people. Alright. Definitely here. Because of that faux pas, we need to go back. And then we're just gonna cut it. That one I'm going to keep. Alright, so you want to keep some of the falls, some of your imperfections. You don't want people to think you did it flawlessly, unless you did it flawlessly. Another thing with video games, keep the camera angle the same as much as possible, right? So I could be, normally if I was playing by myself, not filming, not caring about doing tutorials, I would have this shit all left and right, like this. Right, because it does direct him. It changes the way that he walks, right? And so it's a lot easier to walk like that. Hello, Queen Alexia. Alexa. Anyway, so yeah, it does help to do that. However, if you're doing a tutorial, you want to keep him or your character walking in a straight line as much as possible, right? You want long cinematic shots, right? Get the best angle, right? Even if it's not the best for you. Look at that. This is a perfect good shot. This can be used at the intro. This can be used at the extra or whatever, the outro. I'm doing fantastic. Are you going to offer me your art services? Are you one of those people? So anyway, in the tutorial I saw, he basically just continued up closer towards this fire tower. So that's what we're going to do. Backwards walking. Wow, I used to be better at that. I think it's more difficult uphill backwards. Yeah, there we go. See, once you learn how this game works, it's super easy. You can do anything. Almost anything. Now fall over. See that right there? That's good for a short, a YouTube short or a reel or something. Him just falling back, right? So get as much footage as you can. Have fun with your characters. There are some games, it's pretty linear. Your characters do nothing fun, out of bounds. But a game like this, do anything. Alright. Nothing to complain about? Let me give you something to complain about. But the weather. How's the weather where you're from? Alright, so what I saw in this video, this guy just went straight up here. So now, to give viewers a good view, we say here, you're gonna skip these stairs. Nice panoramic. You can see where they come up, right? Remember, that's where you actually come up from, right there. And then a nice sweeping downward panoramic from here. Let me use my joystick. I'm using my controller for this. But I can mess with the speed later. A little too fast. A little too fast. It's doable. Little windy? I know, dude. Winter is so windy, it's annoying. Where are you from? Where are you watching me from? So that pool is fun. Anyone who starts in that area, I recommend you go down to that empty pool and skateboard. There's a skateboard down there. Do it. We're gonna go to that saguaro forest. I actually have never been to that point. And to do it, we need to go up here. Towards that fire tower. So you see there's like an inclination. Sorry guys, as you saw in the title, we are doing this for footage, for gaming footage. So I need to make sure it's super precise so I have something good to work with. God damn it, dude, so hard. Of course I've been to LA. When I was in my 20s, I was thinking about moving, and it was a choice between LA and Miami. So I spent some time in both. At the end of the day, I cannot keep it steady. I need to use both fucking thumbs on this controller. Give me 1 second. Alright. Boom. Now it's steady as a motherfucker. Alright, we're good. So yeah, I went to LA and Miami, and LA was cool, but Miami was smaller and prettier and cleaner and closer to home, so I decided that was the city for me. Is that where you live? I don't think we can go up this. This is way too steep. How did this mofo do it before? Let's check this out. I don't think you can go this way. I mean... maybe this is the way. In which case, let me go back here. Gotta work on your tippy toes in this section.
You might think therapy isn't for you, but millions swear by it. And you're
Millions swear by it. Malibu.
So now's the perfect time before funds.
It's pretty cool.
BetterHelp makes it simple.
Look, that's the same tower? That's up there, right? I think this is the same tower. This is an example of the loop. It's this game. Okay, this is the way. So I'm probably gonna have to go back and film exactly how you get there. Look at this. Shit. Exactly. Funny moments like this, you can't get this in every game. I need to use two thumbs. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna take a 60-second smoke break, go outside, and I'll be right back, and we can continue up this. So we found the way. So I'm gonna spare you guys me having to go back down to make a perfect tutorial but at least now we know the exact route. It is to the right of the swimming pool. Do not go left. Do not follow the stairs up. That is the way of torture. We're going to go through the saguaro forest, right? And I assume we're going to end up in that little switchback right there. That's probably where we're going to end up. And this is where you see all of the fun TikToks about this game, in that area with the cacti smacking people and stuff. So stick around. Like I said, give me 60 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm going to leave you guys with this nice sweeping panoramic view of the cacti forest. Alright, I'm back. So, another fun point about YouTube thumbnails, social media, advertising, marketing, all that. People love faces. I probably would have had more success if I had left it like this, in this position. You know why? Anyone guess why? Leave me a message, comment, whatever platform you're viewing me on. Right? I bet right now, if I leave this like this, we're going to have a slight peak in viewers. And that's because people like to see faces, right? I'm one of those people. I don't really like faces. I don't like to see faces, but I'm weird. The majority of people, they like to see faces. That's why, you know, advertisements for banks and healthcare and this and that. It's always big smiling faces of people, not my face, but like, you know, more attractive faces, people smiling. And that's because people gravitate towards that. That's why when you see videos online of streamers and stuff like that, you see, you know, generally half of the thumbnail or 2/3 of the thumbnail is the game, and then the other half or the other third is the streamer doing a stupid fucking face, like, oh, 10 things I never knew about Skyrim, or I can't believe I did this in baby steps, like something like that, right? Like, that's typical, and that's because people gravitate towards that. So you have to understand, even if you're not one of those people, like me, like, I hate that shit. For me, it's super cringe. Like, understand, people like that. So, I guess that's another little tip for when you're doing your videos. People like the dumb faces, the dumb facial expressions, overreacting, stuff like that. Not me. I haven't overreacted since I was like 28. I'm 35 right now. Alright, so we're gonna continue up this. No, please. Rocks are good, right? In the sand area, rocks are your friend. There you go. Look at that. That was nice. Alright. So let's see what this cactus area has to offer us. So yeah, I was just thinking about that. The faces, people really care about that. They want to see that. The panoramic sweeping shots, those are really important. If you look at my videos on my channel, typically I include a big old face. Even if it's not my face, I include the game character face, right, in the foreground, just like expressing some kind of emotion, shock, surprise, excitement, gratification, whatever, what have you. I seem to be better at making shorts. Those get lots of views and watch hours than long form content because I'm new at this, right? I don't, it's much easier to get views with shorts and stuff. But once I become more of an expert in these types of... If I become an expert in these types of games, I'll be able to use the shadow. That's another trick. You can use his shadow of his foot sometimes to pinpoint exactly where it's going to land. It's really helpful. That's going to turn into a reel. That's not going to turn into a reel, that part. Alright, let's concentrate. I need to stop speaking. Marika! Calm. We are calm. We're very calm. I'm gonna walk like an idiot through this section. I'm sorry. I guess this is new for me. No, this is not the way I saw it in the tutorial. I think the guy hung that way. We can... Let's do this. Clip up here. We're gonna do this. That looks treacherous. No, you know, I like rocks. We're gonna we're gonna do the rocks the whole way up. I prefer rocks over sand any day of the week. I'm familiar with the mechanics of the baby steps rocks, not with the baby steps sand. Alright, so positioning. You need to familiarize yourself with the map. Here we have the fire tower. Down there is where we entered. Beyond, you can't even see it. Right there. You see right there. Beyond Nathan's back. Right behind his back. That is the street lamp where you enter the desert area. Check my channel on YouTube. There's another video on how to get there. I spent hours on the lower mountain area before I got to the desert. So from there, you're just going to keep on going straight around. Get to the stairs. I'll make a tutorial soon about that. We're going to have so much fun going through the saguaro forest. It looks almost like a maze. I've never been there. But here, let's get a nice dramatic cinematic shot for the saguaro forest tutorial that I'm going to post. Oh, it needs to be nice and slow. Nice and slow. Hijo de... I can slow it down in my video editor. Let's continue. Remember, in the sand, you need to take baby steps, right? It's much more treacherous than mud or anything. See? But we're just gonna let him keep going down until he's done falling, and then we're gonna figure out exactly where do we go.
PayPal lets you choose how you want to pay for all the stuff. With PayPal, I can pay in store, pay online.
Yo, this looks tough. Honestly, I don't see any way. I need to watch the watch the videos I was watching.
You keep those ears on, you hear? Don't just pay, baby. PayPal.
Learn more at paypal.com.
Go sideways, just like Skyrim. Let's treat it like Skyrim. You can't go up. Just go sideways. Hope that you don't fall. Ah!
Why?
Now, you do want to take the path of least resistance. I feel like, look, we have a light path here, right? And then we have another little path here. I think we're going to take this. Baby steps, baby steps. Diagonal. Diagonal is always best. God, now what? We can make it up there to the fire tower, but really, we're trying to go to the saguaro. Look at that, there's the Earth Mother. Her boobs secrete milk. You can ride the Milk River down. We're gonna do that eventually. This is a fantastic panoramic shot. Stop yourself often. Any game you play, you get to a shot where you're like, wow, that looks super cool, and you record it. Here we go. Nice and slow. Come on, Nathan, you cuck. Don't wink at me. I'm sorry for this. We are filming here. This is not to entertain you. This is too fast. Sped up. It's better to go slower than you want because you have more frames, right? Let's get him looking around. All right. Cue marker. Just incapable. I guess I could reduce the sensitivity, but it's super annoying because then I have to fix it every time I fucking play. So, here we go. Dude, I'm just like breathing on that stick. I'm not even touching it. It's almost like there's something built into it where it speeds up the longer you hold it down. Anyway. Bridges are your friend.
Oh no!
Now, if we were to fall, I think we would fall right into the saguaro forest. You need to test him, see his traction, right? So he'll let you know if you take baby steps, how much he can tolerate. And in the sand, he'll slide back down to to equilibrium right there. So No, if we fall here, we're not gonna... Oh, that's a good one. That's gonna be good. Let's see what we can do. Switchback. This game is all about switchbacks. All the time. Everything is a switchback. You get some relief on the downhill there. Hopefully we can use this hump to switch back again. Gonna be tough. Gonna be super tough. God damn it, Kris Kringle on a shingle! It's okay, we're not gonna go all the way down. We can't. 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 Get up, you stupid oaf. Oh my god. No. It's okay. We can go back up there. That was so dumb. I wanted to scream so loud. That was probably like one of the worst falls I've had in this game. Even since beginning this game, that was just like out of this world. I'm offended. Oh, I'm so mad. Alright, I need another 60-second smoke break after that. That was just out of this world. It's okay. It's not going to be that hard to get back up there. It's just a matter of where do we go when we get there. So we'll do that in just a moment, folks. Thank you for your patience. I'm going to see that video. I don't even know what I looked like squirming around like that. That was real emotion. That was pure metal emotion. Oh yeah, I want you guys to have a nice view. Look at Nathan's butt in the desert. I'll be back. Alright, folks. Is it possible I need to look at someone else's tutorial about how to get up there? Alright, let me make sure my NVIDIA recorder is still... Yeah, we're still going.
Dress them down, but always give back in Bombas, because with every item purchased, another is donated. Bombas, comfort worth calling for. Go to
Pardon me, just get
bombas.com/audio
up.
and use code audio for 20% off your first purchase. That's bombas.com and use code audio.
Damn, I'm gonna go all the way back over there. This is good. You need to know this, how to do this. That was funny. When I make the tutorial, I will edit in that fall. And then cut back to right where we were. Did we really scale this? I find it hard to believe. We did scale this, but I believe it was from further on. Can this be done? Alright, so the lighter sand is the less inclinated sand.
Shit. Fuck. Fuck.
We'll just go up the same way we came. So, remember this little area. That looks promising.
Yep. Oh no.
Or did we really go from this area? The key information, people. The last rocks? Is that where we did? From here? Bro, I got up there, no problem. If it wasn't here, where was it? No, it must have been right there. Look at that. That's a perfect trail. So steep.
God.
Dude, how did I get up there to begin with? I don't even remember. Did I get lucky? Please tell me I didn't just get lucky. That's the worst. Or maybe I just have to hug the inside.
God.
Don't fall. Okay. No, it's way too steep, dude. How did I get up here, bro? How did I do that?
Oh.
Try this one more time.
Up. Oh shit. Oh. Oh.
I can't believe I need to watch my own stream to figure out how the fuck I got up here the first time. It's just so steep. All of it is so steep. Certainly it wasn't over there.
Fuck. Ah.
It's not even climbing.
Ah.
I guess it is. Okay. So yeah, once you get up there, you follow these crenellations, or whatever you can call them.
Oh!
There we go.
Not again. Shit!
Fancy footwork there. Quick stepping. No, you fucking bitch. No, you fucking bitch. Oh, wow, dude. It's whatever. Now we know the way. So. That was gay. That was me just being dumb. I'm sorry. Whatever. Now, we're not going to waste any time. We know exactly how to get there. I'm so mad at myself. That was a rookie mistake. For real. Still, my least favorite tier of baby steps is the desert area, dude. I hate it so much. That fall wasn't a result of the desert, though. That was a problem with my rhythm. It's all about pacing and rhythm. You want to walk like this? Like, yeah, I could take step by step and go super slow, but like, why would I do that when I can clearly clear this with much bigger steps? No, dude, why? That one was... that one was dumb. I went through that no problem last time. Last time I did a stupid rookie mistake. That was like me struggling with that area. Alright, again. Honestly, it is easier and less frustrating than taking those stairs. I will not take those stairs. I refuse. Besides, we've never seen the saguaro forest, and that place looks pretty cool. So we're gonna check that out. Please don't. Please don't. Oh. God. That was another rookie mistake I made. We go. It's okay if we fall here. We're not going anywhere. Oh my god, I've never been here. Alright, I feel like... Here. Yes. No! No! It was a learning opportunity, folks. Oh my god, I hate this being part of the map so much. God damn it, dude. Get up. Alright, so that... We learn. With each fall, we learn. That's the thing. With this game, it's about persistence. You can't just give up. We're gonna do it. I want to get to that saguaro forest. Like, what the hell? Yo, noob mistake. That was me again. Oh, thank god I got saved. Just don't learn. I don't learn. The place is less treacherous than you think if you just like take tiny steps. Obviously I wasn't doing that. Damn, at this point it's almost like the stairs are easier, but no, I want to get to that fucking forest, bro. We're getting to that cactus forest tonight. Watch me. Please encourage me. Like, subscribe, follow. Help me to reach this cactus forest.
You keep those ears on, you hear? Don't just pay, baby. PayPal.
Learn more at paypal.com.
I don't think I've ever taken this long to get to another checkpoint. This desert shit is crazy. And it's not even like the worst part of it. It gets worse. Trust me, this is the easy part of the desert, I promise you. At least I'm getting better at that part. Oh yeah, speed is what it's all about. Get that speed up. Don't falter in your confidence. Don't waver in your courage. Oh no! Okay. Nathan.
Oh no!
god! No! You son of a fucking bitch! I hate you so much! Dude, I can't do anything from here. Marica. Ay, qué huevo. Marica. Me jodiste. Huevón. ¿En serio? ¿Qué hago? Bueno, intentémoslo por este medio. No, no es posible. Estoy jodido. I'm fucked. I can't do it. No, we have to go all the way back and do it again. Hey, clase de... What type of tutorial can I do like this? Telling people to go up that way? No. I'm so fucking mad, dude. No, I'll do this again. I will, but I don't. I need another little break and I'll get back to this. We're back. Let me try my black hood. Yeah, I've got 2 hoodies on. It's cold where I live. No, not this one. I want this one. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I can even do double hoodies. Actually better. It has better form. Yeah, we're rocking double hoodies. Alright, folks. So let's talk turkey. I know it was Thanksgiving recently, but we're gonna talk turkey. We're gonna take this seriously. So, here we go. Let me... Oh, looks more white. There we go. Nice natural glow. Alright, Nathaniel. You fucking asshole. Back air. Are you kidding me? You made it to the top, you stupid asshole. You fell on purpose. Gran hijo de... Bro, make it up. Like, what's up, dude? God damn. Annoying, dude. I hate the desert part. It's my least favorite part of the game. God damn, they could have done away with it and it would have been a perfect game. Or at least design it better. It's so difficult for me. I can't wait to be done with this fucking area. Yo, what's up? How's it going? Right. This is new territory for us.